Hey everyone, it's your boy Matt here, just making a video summarizing kind of some of the legal things we're dealing with at the moment. I'm coming to you from Smith's Alternative, which is probably my favourite bar in Canberra. I want to give a shout out to Nigel, top bloke. He runs a really good outfit here. So I'm going to read through some of the paperwork I submitted to my lawyer today, and give you everyone a summary of what's going on in my legal situation. So I'll read from here and then I'll give annotation to it in a second. So, my primary concern is that the ARPA investigator has behaved outside the legal authority and has taken justice into his own hands and has used his authorities ARPA gained during the COVID-19 lockdown to fight disinformation, to silence and censor my advocacy and prevent me from receiving financial support for my advocacy work. I believe I've been denied due process. So, in summary, during the COVID-19 era, what happened is that they had all the issues with people being told that the vaccines were causing all kinds of problems. They needed to get everyone to have these vaccines, so we had these investigators trained, or a whole lot more were trained. They were given extra authorities, so they were able to censor people who were saying things that the government didn't like. Now, what I've said has nothing to do with vaccines, nothing at all. What I've said has been to do with crime that I've witnessed in the NDIS and vocational rehabilitation. So, yeah, but the attitudes of these investigators and the general shitting behaviour that they're used to dealing with, and who they've also become as the process of dealing with all the disinformation from the actual disinformation from that period, I think has ended up with a lot of these people who just take pleasure in just fucking with people. And I'm one of the people who's been on the receiving end of that. So I'll keep reading my legal statement. A malicious complaint was made by a former colleague that I was not qualified as a provisional psychologist. An ARPA investigator called me on 24 September 2025 and told me that I was not qualified as a provisional psychologist, and provided me a cease and desist letter. So, in context, my registration lapsed because I was completely fucked up because I've been in fight or flight for 3 years, I think maybe 2 years at this time. And when it came to renew my registration, it just lapsed. So there was no issue with qualification. It was just that it had lapsed, okay? And I've got it back. My name is on the website. I am a provisional psychologist. I am registered, okay? And I am qualified. But the thing is that this guy doesn't think I am, even though ARPA legally recognises me as that. So we've got this guy who's an investigator who has been given these authorities under the due to work with misinformation, and he's been misusing this authority. Okay, so this is a guy who needs to face some significant disciplinary action. So I did not renew my registration with ARPA as I was incapacitated due to mental illness. The ARPA investigator indicated during the phone call he did not believe I was qualified regardless if I had registered or not. No evidence has been provided by the ARPA to support I was not qualified as a psychologist. My registration with ARPA was renewed on 14 May 2025. Following the 24 September 2024 notification, my YouTube channel was taken down. And I got a letter from YouTube saying that they deleted everything. What they then did is that they then reneged on that and they got it back. I created a GoFundMe on 10 April 2025 and that money was taken. Okay, so I wasn't able to receive the funds to be able to get a lawyer to be able to resolve this issue as well. So there's been this long thing where there's this bloke who's been misusing his authority as an investigator to write these letters to these different groups of people, and I know because I've received the outcomes of it, but I never get to see these letters. Okay, so he's misusing the authorities which are given to these guys to fight the COVID-19 disinformation to basically just fuck with an innocent person. Yeah. So that's that part of it. I'm really looking forward to this getting resolved. I've sent this off to my lawyer, but again, the issue is that because I'm dealing with a really broken healthcare system and people in authority who are just shit eaters. these people are not good people. They enjoy causing other people suffering, so they've been able to get a vocation where they get to do that for a living, right? I'm gonna have to fight these fuckers every fucking step of the way. I'm just amazed that the director of APRA hasn't looked into my case at this point, seeing as it's such a big issue, something which has got the public's attention, and then gone to his investigator and be like, Theo, grow the fuck up, stop persecuting this young professional, he's learning his trade, and you're being a cunt. Because that's the situation. Anyway, have a good day, everyone.